Hello, everyone. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Joey. For those who do, name is still Joey. Um, Today, we're going to read through Job chapter 8. We've read through the first 7 chapters as of so far. I have now made a playlist so that it all is collected in its own playlist instead of trying to search it all. Though, granted, everything is kind of sent out in order because that's just how I am. I upload everything in like an order system. Not saying I read these like all in one day. You could tell I change clothes, everything. Everything's different. Not everything. Things on me are different, so then that indicates it's a different day. So, uh, today, Job chapter 8, it says, Bildad speaks, Job should repent. Uh, this is another one of his three friends. We had Eliphaz, and then we have Beladad. I wonder, I'm gonna look real quick to see, because his friends come over. So it's Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar. Uh, and Bildad is from Shuhite. Eliphaz the Temanite, and Zophar the Namathite. I don't know where those locations are compared to Job, let alone where Job is. I'm not 100% sure on that one either. Uzi, land of Uz. Oz, no, Uz, not Oz. Uh, so they come from all over to check in on Job to see how he's like. They heard the news, they heard what happened, and they're coming to aid him, coming, coming to help him out. And now we had Eliphaz talk to him. Job responds back. Now it's Beladad's turn. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Uh, Job chapter 8. Beladad speaks. Job should repent. Then Beladad the Shuhite, yeah, answered and said, How long will you say these things, and the words of your mouth be a great wind? Does God, does God pervert justice, or does the Almighty pervert the right? If your children have sinned against him, he has delivered them into the hand of their transgression. If you will seek God and plead with the Almighty for mercy, if you are pure and upright, surely then he will ruse himself for you and restore your rightful habitation. And though your beginning was small, your latter days will be very great. For inquire, please, of bygone ages, and consider what the fathers have searched out. For we are but of yesterday, and know nothing. For our days on earth are a shadow. Will they not teach you and tell you and utter words out of their understanding? Can a papyrus grow where there is no marsh? Can reeds flourish where there is no water? While yet in flower and not cut down, they wither before any other plant. Such are the paths of all who forget God. The hope of the godless shall perish. His confidence is served, and his trust is a spider web. He leans against his house, but it does not stand. He lays hold of it, but it does not endure. He is a lush plant before the sun, and his shoots spread over his garden. His roots entwine the stone heap. He looks upon a house of stones. If he is destroyed from his place, then it will deny him, saying, I have never seen you. Behold, this is the joy of his way, and out of the soil others will spring. Behold, God will not reject a blameless man, nor take the hand of evildoers. He will yet fill your mouth with laughter, and your lips with shouting. Those who hate you will be clothed with shame, and the tent of the wicked will be no more. Bildad starts off the first 7 verses talking about repenting, and the fact that it's nothing but a shadow. He's kind of reading what Job said in the other chapter just previous, saying that it's nothing but a shadow. It's short, it's quick, except Job was saying it in a way of no hope, whereas Beladad is speaking in a way of where nothing but a shadow. Make the most of what you can with it. Make the most of what you can through God and repent for God. And in verses 11 through 19, he's basically saying things that are of common sense. Uh, can papyrus grow where there's no marsh? It's like saying, can a sunflower grow without the sun? Kind of stuff like that. And then in verse 18, if he is destroyed from his place, then it will deny him, saying, I have never seen you. That kind of made me think of a part in, I want to say Revelations. I haven't read Revelations yet. There is somewhere in the New Testament where they say if you're in denial, if you don't repent, if you don't believe in God, if you don't believe in Jesus, when you go to meet Jesus, Jesus will say, I have never met you. I don't know who you are, kind of thing. And that's what this kind of brings me to. This is what verse 18 kind of makes me think about in Job chapter 8, verse 18. That's kind of what my thought went to when I read that. He's saying that your early days were good. They turned rough, but latter days will be better, and that you should not have to worry. And says, then after, behold, God will not reject a blameless man, nor take the hand of evildoers. God looks for the righteous and supports the righteous and looks to change the evil, looks to help the evil to see the righteous. He wouldn't take the hand of the evildoers. He will lend a hand. He won't take it and then like supporting, but he'll lend a hand to pull them out of the evil doing that they are doing. That's how I perceive that. That's what my perspective, what I think of this. And so Bildad kind of brings in everything that Job just said, as a good friend would, and brings it into saying you should repent. You should go to God about this. You shouldn't be so hopeless. It's only so long that you have on this world. Make the most of it, and make the most of it for God. Help be a seed of hope, a seed of righteousness to people from God. Yeah, that's what I took from it. Next will be Job chapter 9, which then Job actually replies to Bildad. So, and from the looks of it, they go back and forth. I'm looking in a few extra chapters ahead. They go back and forth, and then Zophar talks to Job after 2 chapters of Job responding, and then Job replies to Zophar. And then after that, Job talks for a while, and then Eliphaz talks again. We'll see. This story, a lot of people know the story of Job in the beginning of what happens to him, and we're now reading through the part of where his friends are there to help him and to lead him to God. This is kind of an example of how you want to have your friends be doing the same thing. You're going through a hard time. You want to have those friends who can help you lead you back to God and see God so that you can stay with God. Not that you ever leave God. I'm not saying that. It's so that you feel like you're always with God, so that you always think you are with God, even when you don't think you are still with God. But that's what good close friends should be doing, in my perspective, helping others to be getting closer with God, closer than you ever thought you would be. With that, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you for those who are following along with me. This is ESV version, English Standard Version, compared to other people who have the New Living Translation, and so the NLT New Living Translation. There's other translations. I'm pretty sure there was just a recent one. The reason why I do ESV, one, this is the physical Bible I have on me, as well as I'm a fan of it because I feel like it leaves you to open perspective, open understanding, instead of being told straight up what things mean, because then you get your understanding, and once you read it enough, you then see what God is saying, see what God is telling you. You should be able to read any translation, and that you're able to read in your own language, and be able to understand and have everything mean the same thing. With that, I'm going to end here. Thank you so much for following along with me in the Bible, for those who are watching these videos and reading along with me. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Bye.